What's up, Zoomers and Coomers? Do you goon, or do you perhaps enjoy VTubers?
Is this kind of weird to say? I think I would want to have kids if humans laid eggs.
Lucky for you, I have just the anime, Vtuber Legend, or how I went viral after forgetting to turn off my stream. I'm not wearing these the entire video. It is bright. This is an anime produced by TNK, who also made stuff like School Days, High School DxD, like a lot of High School DxD, like too much High School DxD. They also made the 7 Mortal Sins, not the 7 Deadly Sins. This is completely different. See, this one doesn't have a 3,000-year-old dragon lolly. Oops, I fucking lied. Now some of you might be asking, Brent, why? Why make a whole video about an alcoholic VTuber that goons on stream? See, when I say it out loud, it sounds kind of funny, but also this anime has like a surprisingly good message behind it. But don't worry, we're gonna get there. First, I need to tell you why I chose to watch this. You see, I was browsing Twitter because what the fuck is X, and I stumbled across this post claiming we have the first ever female gooner in anime, and isn't that just so progressive? And then I watched this man get absolutely bodied in the replies. This isn't even the first female gooner. What? What, you think I'm gonna list them? Think I'm just gonna jump cut into me listing them all? You think I'm that predictable? Here's a short list of everyone I can think of off the top of my head, and I'm gonna be calling the Gooner Girl Gang. I'm doing the list, I'm sorry. Yamada from 𝑏𝒐𝒏𝒆𝒓, Akko and Rico from Kiss Sis, Aiko from High School DxD. I could have put probably any of the girls from high school. I'm sticking with this one. Yumiko and Ishikima from Kakegurui, Tomoko from Watamote, Sohara from Heaven's Lost Property, almost every girl from Seidokai Yaku Domo, Tio from Arifure. How the fuck do you say that name? Akiho from My Girlfriend is Showbitch. That's the real title. Utena from Gushing Over Magical Girls, which ended like 4 months ago, which I know is like an eternity in internet time, but come on. Ayane from Shima Neta, arguably one of the greatest gooners of all time, but not even the biggest gooner, because in the same show, Anna is just wild. She put her juice in another man's cookies and then ripped his zipper clean off his pants with her teeth. Then you're gonna tell me you forgot about Panny from Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. Let me know who your favorite gooner girl is in the comments. I respond to every comment, and also I need to stock up on more anime to watch while I edit. Imagine me going on a tangent in the first minute of my video. Welcome to my brain. I'm sorry. But back to the anime. It's a slice of life comedy, meaning it's gonna be cute girls doing cute things. Gooning is cute, apparently, but not when I do it. As the title suggests, Yuki, our protagonist, is an aspiring VTuber on the website OurTube, who goes viral after accidentally forgetting to turn off her stream. Yes, I did just say the title again, but like in a slightly different way. That's because the light novel title meta is both stupid and genius. Don't need a description if the title is the description. I don't read light novels. I don't read the book unless it's like 80% pictures, which is also part of the reason I'm just not reading Hunter x Hunter. But one of the things you might notice while watching this is, are those actual VTuber models? Yes! Yes, they are. They went and made a bunch of VTuber models, got them rigged, put them in the OBS, screen recorded that shit, and then slapped it into an anime and called it a day. And if you don't believe that that was the process, check the fucking credits. This has never been done before, at least to my knowledge, because I don't think there's ever been another anime about VTubers, and there's already limited resources for anime and manga about streaming in general. The first thing that comes to mind, and really the only thing that comes to mind, is DeadTube? Don't read that. I know saying that's gonna make some of you go read it. You're lost. Or dude, don't read it. I will say the VTubers do kind of make it a little bit dissonant when it comes to the art, because VTubing models have like a certain style to them typically. Clearly they're anime inspired, and if the anime tried to mimic that art style for the entire show, I just don't think it would get made. The budget would be insane. I get why they chose to do this. I just like to be a nitpicky prick. But don't let that fool you into thinking that I hate this show. I love this show. Despite the fact that Twitter has relegated this show to that one where the anime girl goons, which narrows it down not at all, I've seen no one mention this show, which is a shame because it's so good, but because no one knows about it, I guess I want to see what other people think. When I finish watching something, even sometimes while I'm watching it, I like to go into the comments and see what did other people think about it. What did they notice? Maybe they made a joke that would add to my entertainment of the video I just watched, or maybe they caught something I missed, and maybe if I'm lucky, they'll drop a time code that I can then go to and just rewatch and be like, oh, I didn't know that. Thanks, man. So I finished episode 1 on Crunchyroll, not sponsored by the way, but my DMs are open. Finished episode 1, I scrolled down and where'd they go? See, Crunchyroll had a comment moderation problem because it was, in a large part, manually reviewed, which doesn't sound like a bad thing. You'd think that'd be good, but anytime a new show came out that had even like a modicum of controversy, the comments would quickly look like, what's the best way to describe this? Have you seen the comments on Instagram Reels? So Crunchyroll had to make a decision. Either hire more staff, which means spending more money to get more moderation people, or remove the feature that only a minority of the consumer base uses and not have to spend more money. Crunchyroll's a business. They made the business decision. They still have the rating system, which is basically what Hulu has, and that's better than whatever the hell Netflix's system is. I'm not a big fan of this because I love going through the comments. Dude, anime fans are fucking insane. Not like me, but I get it. And truthfully, if I want to see some crazy otaku bullshit, I can just go on Twitter, find some random photo of an anime girl by someone who has written everything out in Japanese, click translate post, and chances are it's going to be absolutely unhinged. But now the problem is, what do I do about this show? How can I get everyone else's opinion on this? I mean, I guess I could try to go to my anime list, read the comments there, or like IMDb, or like Rotten Tomatoes, or I could harass a bunch of VTubers to watch the first episode and give me their thoughts. What we'll be doing is going through this episode scene by scene and seeing what these lovely streamers think. Think like Fine Bros React, but for anime and gooning. I've managed to manipulate 5 VTubers and 1 flesh tuber, which is a very funny word, into watching this and giving me their most casual reactions.
Yeah! Spank action!
It's phallic, it counts.
What the fuck? What? You're what?
Oh my god, I'm just crying. This is so fucking accurate.
The show starts with Awayuki, our protagonist, wrapping up her just chatting stream, and at the end of it, I think OBS might have crashed, or like it kind of froze, you know, like...
The average VTuber versus literally anything technical.
I think every fucking VTuber out there has forgotten to end stream once. I mean, I personally once forgot to end stream, and I then had a phone call with my mom right in front of my computer. Fucking public.
That's true. Whenever you fuck up like that, people really like to listen in. I had one stream, oh my god, so long ago that they could hear me snoring because I left it on overnight.
This is literally my biggest fear as a streamer, is not ending the stream when I think I did, or accidentally going live when I am not paying attention.
I really like the shot of her sitting there with her VTuber while she's like her camera's turned off, because if I turn my camera off, it just kind of stops and looks like this.
This will never happen to me. Mark my fucking words. This will never, ever happen to me, ever. I'm not this fucking dumb.
After she believes she's managed to shut down OBS, she starts relaxing by drinking Stro Zero, which is a very strong lemon-flavored beer.
Have you ever had a strong zero? They taste so gross. She's crazy.
Oh, holy based!
See, this is also true. I used to live in Japan. Japan has a massive drinking culture with beer and just alcohol in general. They love beer. Alcohol is crazy popular over there. It's almost like Wisconsin.
Then she starts to check on her gin mates, which means yes, she is in fact a corpo.
Being a corpo VTuber changes all of this. Turning off your stream and getting like that hint of that real personality behind that. Corpo VTubers have done this, or faked doing this sometimes. It's usually a really big deal, not only from the corporation standpoint, but if she's already a big VTuber and like she has a bunch of fans, that like scandalous, oh, she's been putting on a front and we finally have proof of her real personality behind, fans eat that shit up.
Oh, she isn't a corpo.
And also kind of an alcoholic.
Only alcoholics chicks react like this when they're fucking drinking beer. Also, I will say, this is me with gamer subs.
Whoa, I'm not giving them free promotion. They haven't sponsored the channel yet. Look, one drink doesn't make you an alcoholic, and getting drunk every once in a while doesn't make you a drunk. But when you make this noise opening up a beer, and you get drunk every day, you're a lot like my uncle. So she hops into her gym mate's stream, Hikari, who's the innocent VTuber that says not so innocent things without realizing exactly what they're saying. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where we get our first instance of gooning.
Least horny viewer.
It's okay. We all goon. We all goon. It's okay.
Did she just say she's gooning? Oh my god, she's gooning! She really is just like me, on God. Oh, I love her. I actually love her.
You're what? I mean, I feel like that's how most people watch VTubers, so that also tracks.
And I want to make something clear. I understand the issues people have with the localizers, but in a lot of cases, localizers are necessary to be able to help get those special little nuances in languages that may not directly translate. And this is peak localization.
Hey, why am I going so hard? I'm supposed to be your mom! Mommy's digital offspring shouldn't be making her goon!
Her stream is still hearing all of this, by the way.
Mommy's digital offspring shouldn't be making her goon!
Wait, does that mean that everybody heard what she just said because she's still live? Oh my god!
God, I can totally see why this would have been a very, very famous clip. A corpo VTuber fucking gooning after one of her gen mates. Oh my god, that would make the rounds. Yeah.
Which also makes it hard for me to think about anything other than Darkside Phil.
Hello and welcome. Oh, the camera's on.
I'm not explaining that situation, you have Google. So after Hikari finishes her stream and Awayuki gets a bit more depressed because line wasn't going up,
Me after a long day of being a boy failure.
she gets another beer, sits back, puts earbuds in, and relaxes to ASMR. I'm not a big fan of ASMR. It turns out a lot of the other streamers are.
Is this ASMR? She watching ASMR?
Oh my god, this is ASMR. Holy shit. This anime is so fucking meta. Dude, deadass for it's just like me, holy shit. I love this bitch.
After an ASMR streamer. Oh my god.
Not the ASMR. No.
Oh wait, she's an ASMR artist. They actually split the audio to go left and right. That's very cool.
I have headphones on. They actually, in the anime, put the fucking audio in left and right mic so that you're actually listening to ASMR this time. Somebody in the production team has a big kink for ASMR, and they knew exactly what the fuck they were doing with this scene.
That's true. I watch ASMR every day, every single day. I love that shit too. Relatable. That's how it feels! Please get out of my holes.
I love ASMR though. I'm just crying because this is so fucking accurate.
Also, I'm gonna take a wild guess that anime with VTuber ASMR wasn't on your bingo card. Tough shit. And sadly, it also wasn't beating you over the head with the frying pan ASMR.
Okay, are you ready? Sweet dreams, baby.
We can't all win. We were this close to greatness. And as the night goes on, she falls asleep.
Wait, her model's just dead. She really did say, she said, I'm dead.
Her chats going wild.
Okay, that's the most unrealistic part. The viewers would not continue rising like that just to her snoring. You know, it's the scenes before that, they would go popular. People likely would not just come and be like, oh, we're gonna come watch the stream when she's there. They might be there. That might go up a little bit for people who's like, I want to see her reaction when she wakes up, and I want to be there. But like most of the people that are going to come in viewers while she's actually snoring is either going to be lurking or they're not going to sit there all night.
She starts trending on definitely not Twitter.
Oh no, she's trending.
Is the key to success. Get massively drunk and horny. I do that all the time.
And artists are making fan art faster than you can imagine.
Oh no, the artists are going nuts. Nothing is more terrifying than an artist that likes streamers.
I swear, there's like speed of light, Twitter artists, Rule 34 artists. And these two, Twitter and Rule 34, they're not always the same. But a lot of times they are. The next morning, Aoyuki wakes up to a phone call from her manager because, again, she's a corpo.
Also, like, dude, fucking shit friends and managers. No one fucking Discorded her to tell her what was going on.
And as she answers, she's immediately told, say nothing. We do not want your personal information getting out. And, hey.
See, that's the terrifying part. That's the scary thing. It's all cute that she, like, didn't leak anything, but imagine if you left your stream going and you just fully doxed yourself. That would be terrifying.
This is a really fucking big deal because corpo VTubers have to sign NDAs. They have to be very, very private. They have to, not only for the corporate reasons and corporate safety, but her own personal safety as well. If her personal information gets out with a corpo VTuber who's very, very popular, it can attract bad actors knowing your information. If they can find her information, it's possible that other corpo VTubers in the same company can be found out as well. It's a very, very massive deal, and it is a big PR disaster. The manager would be freaking out.
Like I said, when it happened to me, I was literally talking about my medical information and like doctor's appointments, and then also like stuff that was going on with my family. I'm like, I really hope nobody was actually paying attention.
Because no one ever messaged her about that. No one hit her up on Discord. She's just like me. Surprisingly, her management's not upset about the drinking, even though it kind of betrays her entire image and could be a potential scandal since before, she was like a very say-so streamer, very calm, very wholesome, and then she proceeded to scream about gooning to one of her gen mates. Management's not mad about that.
The manager would not be praising her for this. Like, she would be happy with some numbers, but she would not be praising her in this moment until the PR disaster is already blown past. She would not be praising her in this moment.
You realize what I've done, right? Yeah, you were a gooner, just like the rest of us. It's okay. Don't be ashamed.
A big reason management isn't mad about that is because apparently this was completely within their expectations of her.
You wasn't stable. Why did you hire me?
Don't you know? You always pick the best VTubers from the insane asylum. That's how you make content.
Unstable. That's what they like. That's what the gooners like, is unstable. Have we learned nothing from needy streamer overload?
Because she also may have been significantly worse during her interview that she does not remember doing.
You're even more unhinged. I love her.
According to her manager, they thought this was all some big setup so that they could have a big reveal down the line.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. If the corpo wanted her to be unhinged and crazy, but a corpo manager, if she was expecting her to be unhinged, wouldn't have just let her be all calm and rational. Managers tend to have a lot of latitude in organizing how they might act and their behavior. A lot of corpo VTubers are putting on a character that the company has chosen for them to put the role in. Some companies, of course, they let you just be yourself. That's totally dependent on the company. Not every corpo is the same. Not every company is the same. Not every manager is the same.
And now that everyone knows how she is, it wouldn't make sense for her to go to being a pure streamer again. So now just gotta, kind of embrace it. Embrace the crazy and unhinged. Cat's out of the bag. Can't put the genie back in the bottle. Metaphors are fucking crazy, dude. She finishes her phone call with her manager and then immediately gets a phone call from Hikari, the girl she was gooning over. Oh no! Hikari tells her that she watched some of her clips last night and that she thought it was so nice that Aoyuki was gooning to her because she's innocent and doesn't know what gooning means.
There's no way she doesn't know what gooning is.
But she's excited for the whole situation because she's like, oh yeah, my gen mate's doing really good. Awesome. And then she's like, let's do another collab later. Would you call that a collab? But what do I know? I only stream occasionally over at twitch.tv/BrentMonk. Go drop a follow. I stream occasionally and it's about the same as this. I'm not stopping. Y'all keep up.
My pizza's here.
Oh, okay. Got you.
I'm not stopping. My pizza's here. I gotta go.
And now, it's time for introspection. She had been struggling to gain traction. Her numbers are floundering compared to her gen mates, and even getting as far as she has been significantly harder than she ever imagined.
That's such a real feeling. You can't help but compare yourself not only to your friends, your gen mates, your coworkers. You can't help that. That's such a real feeling.
She had been acting putting on a front, hiding behind a mask, however you want to say it, because she thought that her viewers wanted to see a certain thing, so that's how she was going to act. And now that the mask has come off, and they get to see the real her viewers love it significantly more. They love this honest version of her, even if that honest version is an alcoholic gooning to their favorite VTuber. Because people are weird.
That's why I always, like, for me, authenticity is key. Because you can always tell when someone's putting on a facade. So I do like that they're addressing the fact, oh, she was putting on this persona and she was getting half the views and stuff like that. Because, like, yeah, no, if you're not you, people can fucking tell, like, you can only fake it so much.
So she decides, fuck it, I'm gonna keep doing it. She goes to buy some more Stro Zero, goes home to set up stream. That's showtime, baby.
To explain. Hell yeah! Girls innocently saying dirty stuff is my kink. It'd be an insult if I didn't want to one out. One out! My new beautiful art power! Horny power! Afraid this art is so pornographic I'd be banned within the hour. Open wide and take this fat load of sexy! Let's get married so we can have sex already!
I'm not gonna spoil the jokes, but I am gonna let you know what the professionals think.
Ah, yeah! Speak your truth! That's right! It's the ultimate respect!
The VTuber way!
I have never.
Hell yeah! She a real freak.
I'm not even gonna deny that. I'm not even gonna deny that. Honestly, she's just like me. She's just like me, except for the alcohol.
Eventually, the stream is vibing, everything's going good, and then suddenly, wait, scroll up. There's a big streamer in her chat. 2 of them, actually. And she looks up to these streamers.
Oh, it's her Oshis. It's her senpais.
That's also true. When you have like friends and fellow VTubers or people that you look up to come into your chat, it's a really heartwarming feeling to know that they care about you, especially if they haven't done it in the past. You have like some connection to them and they haven't done that. And, like when they finally do, it's a really good feeling. Or when some big content creator in your niche that you have like no connection to comes and like raids you or just appears in your chat. It can be a shock sometimes, and it's really fun.
Honestly, this is what it felt like being an affiliate and having somebody with a partner badge come into my chat for the first time ever.
In fact, one of them, she goons over.
I'm pretty sure that's not how you network. Actually, no, that's cap. That's exactly how women network with each other.
Look, I have said goon more in this video than I think I have in my entire life. Leading up to this video. This has permanently altered my vocabulary. And at the end of the episode, they agree to have a 3-way. A 3-way collaboration stream. Get your mind out of the gutter.
I think that's a little much. Oh, she's into it. She's into it!
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is get mad drunk, and then maybe my Oshis will notice me.
Totally accurate VTuber interaction. Oh my god.
Okay, when they match your freak, though. When they match your freak.
But that's it. Her line is slowly going up now, 1 Stro Zero at a time. And that's where the episode ends. That's the story for episode 1. If my commentary has in any way inspired you to go watch it, or if any of these amazing reactions by these streamers has helped sell it to you in any way, I would recommend giving it a shot. It's a funny show. She's just a funny guy. But just saying that feels like I'm not quite doing it justice. Saying this is just a funny VTuber anime isn't entirely wrong, but it's so much more than that. There's so much love put into the show that I feel is getting overlooked because of out-of-context Twitter posts that kind of give off the message of, yep, we're one of those shows, which, I mean, it is, but it's so much more. Some examples of this love are things like, anyone who isn't an essential NPC is not only not given an actual character model of any sort, not even like the no eyes, hair just kind of covering face with like a shadow. Like, they're not given models, they're not even given walking animations. Now, some people are gonna say that this is just it being lazy, but in my opinion, the only correct opinion, this is fucking amazing. They're not wasting time having to draw and animate non-essential characters walking around, and it trims the fat and keeps the focus where it counts, on the VTubers. It's also why every VTuber is perpetually their model, even whenever they go and walk around or when they go and hang out, because in most cases, to the viewer, The VTuber is the model. We don't know what every VTuber looks like behind their model, so whenever we think of that streamer, we typically think of their model. And this isn't going the Oshinoko route of trying to deconstruct the entire VTuber industry, so we don't need to know what they look like off camera. It doesn't matter how they look, what matters is how they act. And the way you act is probably the greatest message in this show. VTubing, streaming, hell, even this video right here, any form of content creation or art is always a question of how much are you willing to let the audience see inside of your head. As a content creator, you tell your audience, this is who I am. A lot of content creators, when they start off, feel like they need to act or be a certain way in order to appeal to an audience. But when you do that, you aren't being yourself, at least not your full self. It's an act, sometimes a little bit, and sometimes your whole personality can be manufactured. And maintaining that act at all times is stressful and exhausting, and the longer you act, the more you ingrain it in your audience's mind that, no, this is how they are. And someday, unintentionally, that mask can slip, and when it does happen, there's a chance that your audience is gonna say, you lied to us. That's not who you are. Now, instead of being angry here in this show, they're happy about it. They're focusing on the message of be yourself in a slice of life comedy. So they're not gonna do the you lied to us and then just have it be some tragic story. It's not necessary. But they want to ingrain that you should be yourself. Because once Aoyuki was herself, no matter how unhinged she was, her audience liked that about her. They liked the honest, unhinged, alcoholic gooner that was inside. Like, have you ever heard someone talk about something that they're really, really passionate about? And as you listen, you can feel that passion just radiate off of them, and it kind of gets you excited in what they're talking about, even if you have zero interest in the subject on its own.
I'm finally gonna get a heritage unit on camera. Yeah! Look at that, a 1953 E8. Woohoo! Oh yeah, listen to that bell. Yeah, listen to that bell. Oh, take a look at that. Oh my God! Woo! Listen to that horn! Oh my God! Oh, she's beautiful!
But if you be yourself, you will find an audience. You may not be a big one unless you're also insanely attractive, athletic, funny, skilled or knowledgeable, and above all, lucky as hell. But that audience is going to stick with you because they're not just following your content, they're following you. When it comes to content creation or art or even a small hobby that no one else knows about except for you, be yourself. I know it's cliche, but cliches exist for a reason.
Be yourself, right? Be yourself, have fun. Don't hold back the things that make you happy, you know? And then you'll find people who relate to the real you and will bond with you over the things that you enjoy, that you like doing. They'll bond with the real you, you know? They'll like you for the real you, and then everybody's happy, and it's a great time.
At the end of the day, the best thing as a VTuber that you can be is somebody that you already know how to be. Being yourself is way more entertaining and way more interesting than just being some robot actor, you know? While a lot of times, like, a lot of people put on a character for their streams, it's just not sustainable in the long term. And the best thing that you can be is yourself.
Making content is boring if you're trying to deny who you actually are. Don't try to put on a character that doesn't feel correct because you think that it is the thing you should be doing. If you want to make balls jokes, make fucking balls jokes because you'll find your people that want to make ball jokes with you and enjoy you for being you.
Yeah, I think the part where she realizes if she's just herself, that people are still going to like her is something that streamers in real life actually struggle with. I feel like a lot of streamers fit themselves into a box of what they think other people want them to be. And ultimately your viewership is going to want something relatable, somebody relatable and real. So I really do believe that sticking true to yourself is always the way to go. And that's how I've played it for 2 years.
I think my strongest what's it, attribute, fucking ability, fucking, I don't know, words hard, I am stupid. Is that I am just fully, completely myself. Like I always say, I'm not like other VTubers, I'm fucking worse. Yeah, I always try to be my full authentic self when I be VTubing. But yeah, fucking, I hate myself. Gonna kill myself. I love you, Brent. I'm so.
All right, get out of here. Get out of here. Links to all their streams are gonna be at the top of the description as well as in the pinned comment. Go show them some love and tell them some fucking weeb sent you. And a massive thank you to anyone who has ever supported me on Patreon. I don't know why, but thank you. Anyone who has ever supported me on Patreon is gonna get put on like the end screen of every video. I'm not gonna do a text scroll, so I'm just gonna keep decreasing the font size to make it fit. It doesn't matter if you're currently subbed or if you just sub for 1 month or give me $1 and then vanish off the face of the earth. I'm gonna put you in every video because you're my audience. Thanks. If you made it this far, drop a like, it just helps out the channel. And if you like this video, go watch this one. It's pretty good. Cut! We done? That American accent's gonna be the fucking death of me.